This is John Kvale, and this is your February. Yes, February is almost gone. I'm recording this the day before the end of February. Capital Market Financial Planning Review. We do this in audio, video format. I know we've got quite a few new followers that have just come online, so let me give you a quick rundown. The audio, video format is to just give you a little bit about what I'm thinking about when we do the articles and give you a little more granularity. Generally, the monthly videos are a review of what's happened over the month with a special emphasis on what's most important. All right, so we're going to jump right in. I always say this, because we're doing an audio video podcast, I know that some of you are driving down the road, so if you're driving down the road, be careful, keep your hands on the wheel, don't crash. Okay, that's silly. Also, looking a little rough here, a little casual, so I'm keeping myself up in the corner. Actually, it goes this way in the corner. But let's get to this. I have very slow Wi-Fi in my location, so I'll keep this quick, or I may not be able to post this tomorrow. Just as a break-in note here, the AI, some of the folks that I look to for marketing and blog and public relations stuff are suggesting that we put this AI content authenticity. I'm sure this is going to evolve, but 99% of the time, I have actually never used AI to update any of my text. Now, I do use it for copyright-free pictures and stuff like that. And so I've put this in the first of the header. I'm going to have a lot more, or the first of the post here, this AI. Those of you that are in listen-only mode, I'm just kind of hovering over the very first line. I'm trying to figure out how to make it not so intrusive, but so I've had a couple of posts with this. And then this feeds into one of the posts that happened in February, which is the family password post. What keyed this, and I didn't even mention it in here, but it kind of all fell together. I like how that happens. The family password is basically a security. We watched a movie way back when the kids were much smaller, and we came up with a funny password. They told me not to say anything, so I'm not. Just in case, in this case, it was somebody locally near us was kidnapped. We didn't know the person, but I was like, hey, well, let's create this password. Now, with this AI, the voice recognition and voice manufacturing and fakeness, you could have somebody call up and it could sound like someone else, and you need a way to decipher that is not, it could be a relative calling up and asking you for money. You need a family password. So have that password, especially for relatives that may not be quite in the loop with technology. All right, let's get to this. We've got two emergency funds. These are also I'm not going to beat you up too much on this. Those of you that are in listen-only mode, I'm going to the financial planning too. Got emergency fund part one, emergency fund part two. Both of these are high deductible stories. I'm going to keep it short here in the essence of time. Car got smacked, had a house fire. Neither one were high enough to have any sort of claim, which puts pressure on the reliance of the emergency fund. We can't not. The emergency fund has made its way into a new section of our newsletter that we're going to call Early Investor Corner or New Investor Corner. But it doesn't matter. It's important for all of us to keep a comfortable emergency fund, which is 3 to 6 months expenses and sometimes higher. All right. So, and there's a little picture of the car that got smacked. There'll be a picture of the house in the newsletter. Capital market comments. I'm on down. Went to a neat conference, and I was kind of dreading going to it because I got swallowed up by people wanting to talk to me when I RSVP'd. Here's, in the essence of time, because of this slow internet, I've got 3.5 minutes here. Cautious optimism, very concerns about this, the current refinancing of debt. That is a 2 to 3 year. That's mostly commercial real estate. By the way, I'm trying to hold myself real steady so this camera doesn't fade in and out. That's why I may look like I have a stiff neck. Inverted yield curve. One speaker did talk about it. I was surprised. Out of the 20 speakers, only one. This is still something that we're kind of dubiously watching. And then the unanimous thoughts on concentration. I've talked about this before. When you have a football team or sports team that just has basically one all-star player, you're subject to a lot of volatility with that player. So anyway, this is it. I'm keeping it under 5 minutes, and hopefully I'll be able to get this recorded and up. And oh, look at this Wi-Fi picture here, this AI picture. I'm going to talk more about this, but you can already see myself embracing it. Just as a total side note, I saw the IRS is using AI to start doing audits. So we'll see where that is. I just got that email today. All right, we'll talk at you soon. Newsletter is in process. Thank you for your time. Be safe out there.
good.